Hey there everyone, it's Val, and welcome to the first end of the day tour for Galactic Science, Labors of Valentine and Friends. The friends being Greaterator and Gore. Gore is still running about here for my end of the day tour. Greaterator is not, but Greaterator does stream part of our play. So you can check out his channel, which will be linked in the little information button in the upper right hand corner. Hit that I and you will see the link to a number of things, including Greaterator's YouTube channel. Right, so as you can see, we've been busy. Well, we started here with basically a moon base and a tree, and down here we had, well, Greaterator added some more leaves to this, so we have more oxygen being produced. But let me start down here and explain. Well, okay, first thing, you need oxygen. As you can see, I'm currently taking damage, and so you have to keep giving yourself oxygen or you're going to be in big trouble. So we have a lot of quests for this mod pack. Earth is toast. We are stuck here on the moon, and we have a lot of things to do on the moon, and we've actually done a lot of things on the moon, which is pretty cool. I'm not sure what that is, but in any case, I won't go through all the quests because, well, there's a lot of them and we've done a lot. I'm just going to show some of the machinery that we've gotten set up. I'm not using these yet, so I'm not going to go over them. However, one of the things you get is a star. Warning, stars, when they run out of power, go kaboom. But until they go kaboom, you can use them. I don't know how a star can be held in hand, but apparently there's some special technology going on here. And right now it is extracting power from the star. And underneath there is Ender IO, and you actually start with this machine here, with the oxygen collector, and of course the tree down here, and the oxygen compressor. And this is all hooked up with Ender IO cabling underneath the floor. And yes, you must make sure that you keep filling it up. And I've been told that this will actually keep draining, the machines will keep draining from this star even when you're not using the oxygen collector. So I've just been pulling the star out when there's nothing going on, so that you know, I hate wasting things. Here is the little Ender Lily farm. We got 3 seeds because there's the 3 of us, so we'll see how that goes. Here's some of the rewards I've gotten from reward bags: a rocket fuel tank and a lava tank, and little wheat farm, which I have to harvest here pretty quick, and a crucible. I haven't actually made use of my crucible yet, but on the moon here you can use a block of coal as a heat source in order to melt things. And sorry, brain's not working. The quest book actually provides a lot of the information that you need to keep you going. But you still have to figure out some things on your own. It'll show you what the next thing you probably want to be doing is, but for the more complicated things, for things you're not familiar with, like for example, I've not done anything with Minechem before. Gore has, and I'm going to go show you what Gore's got set up over there in a moment. But you're probably going to have to watch some videos to help you out with the more intricate things in the new mods if you're not familiar with them. And I know I'm going to be doing some research myself. So out here we've got I've got a fence around, and hopefully we won't have any more creeper blasts around here, but I'm not going to bet on that. As you can see, I kind of put torches everywhere. After our I was working here, you know, nice and peaceful, and the creeper came up and exploded behind me, destroying the stone chopper, so I had to remake it. So we have some automatic tree chopping going on. This mod pack has ex nihilo, so if you're not familiar with ex nihilo, you can actually use it to make a lot of the basic things you need. For example, you can sift moon dirt, moon turf, and moon stone and get various resources out of it. And I won't go into all the details, I'm just going to show you some of the things we've been sifting and getting. You can get seeds. So a lot of this stuff that you see in here we got from sifting, well, not the cactus and the wheat, but basically the other things. And here is some of the ores. You need to get the moon rock. The moon rock is what's going to give you the ores so that you can actually start making some things. Please ignore the cat complaining in the background. One of the things that it was suggested in chat that we do was take 2 of the floodlights, one out of each level, out of each of our places, and use it to help light up the area. But even so, I still have to torch the heck out of it. And you can see Gore is busy working on some Minechem stuff. And sorry, I had to get a cat off my desk. So here we have a copper chest full of materials, and Gore is working with the chemical decomposer and the chemical synthesizer to make things. One of the things we made because of the quests is the leaded chest. You can put radioactive items in here that decompose. As you can see, this Einsteinium is going to decompose in 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 46 seconds, I think. And when it does, we'll get other items from it. I think actinide, I can't pronounce it, actinide. I think that's the output, but this is all new to me, this Minechem mod, so I'm kind of guessing that that's the output. I could be wrong. Now over here we've got a transfer node set up. We've got a cobble gen happening. So the transfer node is filling up our barrel, and it's actually also feeding into the chemical decomposer and producing various elements for us. So that is pretty cool. And with Minechem you can actually make things like dirt and iron and gold and lots of different things. Well, that's his private chest. We won't go in there. And don't know if he's got anything else down here that's different from my place. But you can see how he's hooked it up to his star. So, nice thing about more than one of us being on the server is we have 3 stars at our disposal, which is awesome. So I'm trying to think if Greatorator had anything set up in his base that I should show you. I guess I should look because I can't actually remember. He's got a little bit of a farm set up there, just some chests. And no. I'll just shut that up there. Alright, so I know this end of the day tour is a little scattered, but when I'm trying to cover what 3 different people did, it gets a little confusing because I know what I did, but it's a little harder for me to describe what the other people did because sometimes it's not something I'm that familiar with. But I don't know if Gore has anything he'd like to add to the conversation. But I might have got it all lit up well enough now. I haven't seen any more asshats making their way in. And Gorade isn't saying anything, so I guess he doesn't have anything to add. So thank you guys very much for watching this first end of the day tour. What are you doing? He killed me, by the way. I died once so far, and he was the culprit. I suspect he's related to Jack the Ripper, but I could be wrong. But he did die a lot today protecting when Greater and I were working on various things. Gory was running around keeping all the mobs out of our hair until... hey! You almost killed me! Stop! Alright guys, that's the end of today's tour. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you next time. You take care now. Bye!